Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And, we are getting near, as time goes by, to what will be a very interesting moment. Of course, Windows 10 being so high in market share. What happened? What happened when you look at the history of Windows? Used to be that when a new Windows came out, people just moved on. And, a lot of people are saying, well, there's a lot of e-waste that's going to be generated with Windows 10 demise, which is true. But it's always been the case. Maybe now it's to a big scale that's never seen before. But then again, look at the smartphone market. Look at the millions of smartphones thrown away every year. Not even recycled. I think it's a huge, huge problem in a lot of different ways in different markets. What I find interesting when we look at the Windows 10 and the frustration of users, I can almost call this video, it's Microsoft's fault. And the reason for my comment is we've been used to, we just move on to a next Windows. And, we got Windows 95, we got Windows 3. I started with I started with DOS, but for the Windows purpose, I started Windows 3.11. I moved on then to Windows 95. I had to get a new PC. Windows 98, I had to get a new PC. Now, there was this little moment there where, Millennium and even XP could run technically, but XP wasn't running that well on that old PC. So what did we do? I got a new PC. And then we moved on to, from XP to Vista, which got a new PC. And then 7, and, from Windows XP to Windows 7, most people had to get a new PC. It was just the way it is. Then suddenly, when we got to Windows 8, which wasn't very popular, Microsoft rushed Windows 10. And it decided to do something we'd never seen before. Give it away to people that have an older Windows machine. And this gave us an extension to our PCs that we'd never seen before. Before we were moving on. And we had to, because the technology was not powerful enough, and then we'd have to go and check out a new PC to have enough power, enough RAM, enough space, disk space. And PCs were very expensive back then. They're still today, but to an extent, they're less expensive for the power they give us than they were 20 years ago. By making almost everyone on Windows 7 compatible with Windows 10, it gave us a life on our PCs that have never been seen before. For the first time, people, and even today, people are running Windows 10 on a 10-year-old laptop, a 10-year-old desktop. And we didn't have that before. We didn't have that luxury. And now we're getting through Microsoft trying to be what it was before. Oh, let's get a new PC for a new Windows. So the minimum requirements got shot up. Made a lot of people mad. And I think, like I said, Microsoft's to blame. They got us into this idea that now we could have Windows on the PC for 10 years. And more. And it'd be fine. And now they put a minimum requirement which is high, which means a lot of people are not moving on. It's something that I think a lot of people forgot, and at the same time, it's totally normal. When I see somebody say, well, why should I buy a new PC? Mine works. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And a lot of the PCs that are out of the supported Windows 11 run it fine. I've got a 10-year-old laptop running it here, and it's not bad. So it's really Microsoft, I think, and add to the fact that more and more Microsoft is kind of ignoring users a lot. It's also almost, it's a little aggressive. It's almost, to an extent, something that is just not cool. People are getting offended by Microsoft and what they do and what they push, and the lack of respect and many services and all the way that things are done. So yeah, I think this video deserves the title, "It's Microsoft's Fault." What do you guys think about it? If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.